So, November 14th, 2013, let's see what happened yesterday, or I think the day before. Trinidad James had a concert in New York and decided to go on a little bit of a rant like we do and said that the South runs New York City musically. That now there's no one really coming out of New York that people are like as he mentioned, like Dipset.
That's so not true. And I'm gonna get my Stephen A. I'm a native New Yorker.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I'm a native New Yorker. I'm leave the fucking comments below. The Lakers aren't doing that well either, so but you guys want us to win tonight. We play the Rockets. Fuck Dwight Howard. Anywho, that's not true. There's a lot of motherfuckers that are popping in New York. I mean, maybe they don't get the airplay, but like, yo, do the math, man. There's Joey Badass, Pro Era doing their
Slaughterhouse.
thing. Action Bronson, fucking World's Fair. That's a little bit of underground type of shit. Like, there's a lot of good hip hop in New York. I mean, obviously, I know he's talking mainstream type of stuff, but hey, man, my man Mano said it best. Yo, there's some real motherfuckers out there that you gotta be careful, man.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah, because I think New York State, they've taken a couple hits ever since Kendrick said he was the king of New York. Yeah. People have started putting New York under a microscope and be like, who is really representing for New York? But, Joey Badass was here last week.
Yes.
We know we're big fans of him.
Huge fans.
And I think lyrically and just as an artist, he's crushing everything right now, just from his style. He's original.
Yeah.
But what you got a point? I know you got some.
But the whole sound of everybody right now, it is kind of down south-ish.
Sure.
True. So that I think he took, and he made a point, kind of like he's talking mainstream. If he's talking like real hip hop, like grinding out hip hop, then it's just like
the South isn't doing anything.
The South ain't doing nothing.
Right.
But
That's not
radio play, like even when the New York radio stations, they're always talking about like, we predominantly play down south music, and I heard different artists on the Breakfast Club and all that talking about this and that. We only play down south people. So he has kind of a point that down south is running New York style right now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's New York style, but I think they're definitely one of the more predominant styles of rap right now.
Yeah.
Like all the trap shit that's out and all the trap beats and all that. That's definitely a South thing, and all the 808s you hear in production, that's definitely, you have to give that to the South.
Yeah, for sure.
So in that way, he has a point that the sound right now is definitely South. But to say that it runs New York, I don't even know what that means.
I guess you could say it's the easier, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like the easy concoction to make a good record, radio record. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't necessarily mean you fucking run New York type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just on a whole nother level. And, with the whole Kendrick Control shit, it kind of buckled NY, but I think there's a lot of it just resurfaced that hip hop, and I feel like it's definitely been on the comeback. Like Joey Badass is like, he's like one hit away from being a Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's that good. So I just think that he's kind of stepped out of line. Trinidad James, you're whack for that shit, man. There's a lot of good.
He just has preferences. He should have just said mainstream. He should have. You got to add something. No,
I don't want him to be unapologetic. I don't want him to be.
No. I'm saying when he first said it, it's too late now.
Yeah,
it's too late now. But I'm just saying he should have said like, we run radio play or something. But to say that the South, but at the end of the day, King Kendrick is king of New York too. So that's all that matters.
Oh boy.
But a lot of people say that this is a publicity stunt. That he only talked out the side of his neck like that because already people aren't really checking on him anyway. You know
he had one song only.
So I think
all of my chain.
Hey, I don't put it past anybody for that shit. But like to do it in New York, like that's just disrespectful, man. Like you just kind of not, you know what I mean? Like I know that's the camaraderie of hip hop and that nature to take on whoever, but like, dude, you kind of got to be careful, dog. Like
I feel like if you're gonna come at New York, you got to come at them strong, like Kendrick did. If you have to come with some heat.
But the thing is, like, New Yorkers respect the shit out of that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, like, everybody's like, you can't front on Kendrick shit because the shit was hot. It was to the point. He did his thing, and like, hey, more power to you.
Trinidad James,
like, yo, come on, bro.
Yeah, because he even self-admitted admittedly is like, this is a character.
Yeah,
this isn't some real.
He playing Nicki Minaj, basically. He playing Nicki, like, I'm just a character
right now. But hey, maybe you need to go back to your mental lab and reword that statement a little bit because I'm not really running New York. I would just say that the
Running
South
New York radio.
has a real major influence on what's popular right now in hip
Almost
hop.
definitely.
That's a true statement. No one
Yeah,
can deny
yeah,
that.
definitely.
But running, I don't know where that.
No.
I don't know where that came from.
No, he needs to run out of New York now because the
Yeah.
motherfuckers, the
Main
heat is
host.
on. The heat is on.
All right, that was the rant. Check back again tomorrow, and we'll have something for you.
Happy birthday,
Fuck you,
Mom.
Dwight Howard. Go
Happy
Knicks.
birthday. Love you.